Hey, welcome to Degenerate Nation Podcast. Call in a few minutes from Craig in Kansas City, who is a victim of the Ashley Madison hack. So, we'll hang tight for that. In the meantime, a few more thoughts on this Fogel situation. I mean, I'm not the only person who had told me that when these charges came out, they were not surprised in the least that Fogel was a Fogel, a total pederast, because just one look at the guy, there's always something off about the whole situation. And the fact that he was a kiddie, legitimately paid for sex with underage girls and had kiddie porn on his computer, like, it hardly seems like a surprise at all. Like, one of those things that once you hear about it, you're like, yeah, of course he was a diddler. He looked like a diddler, and he was always destined to be a diddler, and Subway essentially paid for him to diddle. So another great move for the Subway Corporation. I still don't know where the hell they get their lettuce from, but that's a whole nother topic here. All right, we're gonna take this call from Craig in Kansas City. Craig, you're on air with Degenerate Nation. It's a podcast. How you doing?
Obviously, I'm not doing well. My life is ruined. My wife's divorcing me.
Well, Craig, I mean, can you really blame her? You were on a cheating website. You paid for a credit card, or you paid with your joint credit card. So what? You put this information out on the interwebs. So what were you ultimately expecting to come from this?
Well, I thought I was going to bang strangers. I feel very unfulfilled. Hey, Craig, let me cut you off there.
Did you actually have sex with any women off of Ashley Madison's site?
Well, no, but...
So you risked your any semblance of happiness you might have had with your wife, or potential future happiness, for a website where you put your credit card information, all your personal data, willfully gave it away to, for the possibility of having sex with a stranger, or probably a bot, because I've heard there's virtually no women on this site.
Oh, that's correct.
And are you expecting to receive any forgiveness from this situation? Is there any hope for reconciliation of your marriage?
No, I don't believe so.
Craig, I don't really think this is probably a rhetorical question. Are you an attractive man?
No, I'm not attractive.
I don't know why I did this. Craig, look, the impulse to cheat is ingrained in our DNA. But I mean, you're an idiot. You didn't have the balls to go and meet a person in person, say at the gym or something, and be like, hey, look, I'm not happy fucking my wife anymore. Would you like to sub in? What? Did you even consider that?
No, I don't go to gyms. I'm not athletic. I feel uncomfortable sweating in front of others.
You mean unless there are women that aren't your wife?
Well, yeah, that's different.
Craig, we're gonna cut you off right here. We got another caller. This is BMX? BMX, are you on the line?
Yeah.
Why are you shouting me?
That's what I do.
Okay. Now, BMX, you're claiming to be the illegitimate son of the rapper DMX.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever met your father?
No. Where my father at? Huh?
BMX, you there? Hello? What? Hello? Oh, where were you, man?
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Well, this shit is... It's going haywire. Is this... What?
Some kid bet me I couldn't finish a whole box of Twizzlers.
Did you finish it?
No, I got it was black licorice, so...
Why's it gotta be black?
What's that? Who the fuck is that?
The fucking guy BMX called him.
Why?
I don't know. We got Craig on line one.
Why is BMX
I
here?
didn't know we had a line two.
We have a line two?
There's apparently a line
You
two.
called this guy?
No, I didn't call him. Why would I call this guy?
You just called us?
He just fucking found our... I shouldn't have put our contact information on it.
We should not have bought...
I submitted this to so many podcast directors because I want, some sponsorship or something. And
we should not have taken out those bus bench advertisements.
Yeah.
That was... We put our personal numbers on those.
That ain't where I got it!
Where did you find our number?
I binged it!
We're on a lot of Bing.
I'm trying to look for my father!
Who's got his father? What's the backstory on this guy?
This is he claims to be BMX when DMX is illegitimate children. Yeah! That's right, he's my father! Where are you at?
What happened to Craig? Let's interview Craig.
He's on hold. I guess we'll figure it out.
I guess we're doing this.
Where the fuck is Craig? Weren't you just... You called in live, aren't? Well, you were listening, dude. Well, he that white guy?
We don't know what color he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's white.
We assume.
Ain't no black people on Ashley Madison.
Yeah, that's true. That's
generally... Why would they want to use that to go somewhere else?
Yeah, so BMX.
Yeah.
Why do you think DMX is your father? Have you met DMX?
No.
Why do you think he's your father?
'Cause he's my father, dog.
But do you have any reasons?
My mom's name is Kim.
Okay. Did she tell you that DMX was your father?
She denied that shit.
Oh, she,
'Cause you deadbeat. But all of a sudden, we started getting money. I got a bike. I found out my father was DMX, so I started calling myself BMX. It was a Huffy.
What was your birth name?
I ain't remember. That part of my life is dead.
Right.
I'm BMX.
So your mother denies that BMX was your father? What? Why do you think that...
Not anymore.
She embraces it now.
Ain't nobody embraced that man. He a deadbeat. Ain't paid for shit except that bike.
He bought the bike for you?
That's what she said. I love that bike. Put my first girlfriend on the bike. She fell off. She got a scar on her face now. Why are you laughing?
I'm a little bit confused. But why? Who put the idea in your head that DMX is your father?
The truth.
The truth is an abstract concept. What concrete idea put this in your head?
What you talking about, abstract?
Do you? Can we get a picture of DMX? Can we bring a picture of that guy?
I want to see him. I know what he looked like.
Can you Bing? Can I search your name on Bing and find a picture of you, BMX?
It would show up as a bike. Or the X Games.
Okay, well I gotta see some pictures to make this deal legit. Let's see if we can get these two guys together. Can we get the Bing? We don't have a production team. I forgot.
Yeah, we have no...
Yeah, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Or production value.
Yeah, none of that.
Or live production.
So I don't know who I'm yelling at over there.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna Bing a picture of DMX.
Are you saying you sad? Are there two of you? There's only one of me. There's only one BMX. You saying your life's sad? But you know your father?
Well, yes.
Well, I don't. And he's famous.
Do you...
You know how much that hurt?
How much did it hurt?
Knowing that your dad could provide, he could have seen you in your life, and all he gave you was a bike.
He's a very busy man, BMX.
Busy what? When the last DMX album you heard?
I've never heard of
2001.
I've never heard a DMX album. That might be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take your word for it. He is your father.
I wish I could call him on the phone. Tell him.
What would you tell him? What would you tell him if you talked to him? It's okay. It's okay.
That it ain't too late.
Ain't too late to
To
what?
be my father.
What do you want to do with your father?
I want to sing.
You want to sing?
Yeah.
What do you want to sing with him?
A duet.
Do you have a song title in mind?
Tears from Heaven. It's a cover song.
Can you sing us a verse from that song?
Would you know my face if I saw you in heaven? You know what that's about?
Love.
No.
What's it about?
It's about a baby that died. This Eric Clapton's kid fell out the window, dog.
That's kind of resemblant of your relationship.
Emotionally, I fell out the window.
Yeah, you never knew your father the same way Eric Clapton never knew his child.
Yeah, he knew him, though. He knew him, he threw him.
He threw him
Didn't he throw him?
out of a window?
Yeah.
No, he fell.
What?
The song is about him falling out of the window.
What?
I don't know. Eric Clapton did not throw his legitimate son out of a window.
We kick him?
No,
That's some cold ass shit.
No, the child just mistakenly fell through the window when he was unattended in the 12th story of a building.
Why he ain't watching?
He was probably too busy on Ashley Madison. You know?
I see his bitches at the pool, and they watch their kid. They on that Tinder swiping, but they see one eye on the kid so he don't drown.
Those are very responsible parents.
Yeah.
What pools are you going to?
Public pools. Dog, you think I got a country club membership? Daddy don't send me shit since that bike.
You could maybe you're at the YMCA.
I need to wear no towel.
So would you be open to a DNA test if we could get some
DNA.
I'm not going to say how. I'm not going to give my source away or what the context was, but I do have access to some DMX DNA.
He fuck you?
I can't give away my source.
That's your sources.
Made a promise to myself.
My daddy's dick.
Wow, I forgot.
He gets around. I mean, you know what? Another thing. I got so many brothers and sisters I ain't even know. And I just don't know how to find them. What are you saying about DNA?
I'm just saying.
Are
Are you crying?
Yeah.
Are those tears of an angel?
Yeah. You know what I do?
Here's what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna grab this DNA. Okay, we're gonna send it to the lab. Do you mind sending us a sample of your own DNA?
What I gotta do?
Whatever DNA you want to send us. We're not picky.
So I just jack off
If that's the DNA you
and
want
I
to
put it in the mail.
If that's the DNA you want to send us, that's yes.
Can I ride it over? Ride or die on my BMX. On my bike my daddy gave me. And
You can
give
deliver it.
you the jar.
Can you just jack off into an envelope and mail the envelope to us?
Oh, Manila?
We're not picky. Can you fill a manila envelope?
I got lots. I got backed up emotions, and I could transfer that into my dick. Yeah.
That is, yes. Please, if you can fill a manila envelope,
You could prove you're my dad.
we will find the truth of whether or not BMX is your father.
He my dad.
DMX is he. We will find out.
He ain't my dad. You can't say that's not my dad.
Did your mother tell you?
Yeah.
She told you.
Yeah.
Do you know this? Do you know the story? Did she give some background of how she met DMX?
She said she fucked him.
But how did she Why was she in the same room as DMX?
There wasn't no room.
Why was she in the surrounding area of DMX?
He gets around.
What city was it?
I don't know. She was blacked out.
Was she at a concert?
No.
Was she at the club?
Bennigan's ain't no club. He was blacked out too, so it ain't weird. That's what she said. He was eating. He had a milkshake. He had chicken tenders. She wasn't even working there. She was just eating at Bennigan's.
I don't know why we call this guy.
What?
What? No, yeah, if she was eating chicken.
No, he was eating chicken tenders.
He was eating. Yeah, well, God, you can say no to some chicken tenders at Bennigan's.
She was there to get drunk, and she did. And she said, "Who that fine ass over there?" to her friend, and her friend's like, "Oh, girl, that's DMX. DMX, the rapper." She said, "Who the hell else gonna be DMX? Who call himself DMX?" And she like, "Alright, he fine." And they argued over who was gonna fuck him, and they both did. But my mom had a kid, her friend Tanisha didn't have no kid.
Tanisha.
So he my father.
Did Tanisha and your mother raise you together?
No.
No.
She split.
Yeah. So Tanisha.
I ain't even know Tanisha. I just knew that she had sex with my dad. Like all them Kims in the song. I think that Kim that he rap about, that one of them was my mom.
Kim and Tanisha.
I'm really sad.
Hey, we're going to find you the answer, buddy.
Okay.
We're going to find you the answer. All right, we're going to have to put BMX on a quick hold while he goes to collect his DNA sample. But I believe we've got Craig on the line still. Craig, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey.
What the fuck was that?
You know, it takes all types to raise a child in an ocean or something.
That was a black person.
We haven't met him in person. He might have been. He's claiming DMX is his father, so he's at a minimum half.
Who is DMX?
He's a rapper of sorts.
The sorts, man. You know, he was legit.
Yeah,
we've both gotten down to some DMX.
I've gotten up to some DMX.
Yeah, everyone has. I used to play that in my Oldsmobile in high school.
Yeah, I used to play that.
I mean, I just felt kind of tough, you know.
I just use that as
windows down in my hometown.
I just use that as an excuse to bark at women in public.
Yeah. You're not catcalling if you're barking.
Yeah, it's not catcalling if you're barking.
That's right.
That's what that bumper sticker says.
So he is a rapper.
Yes, Craig. Sorry, we got distracted. He is a.
He's black.
Rapper. This interview's
is
not
he
about.
Black?
This interview's not about BMX, Craig.
I just like to know if they're black.
What does it matter?
I like to picture things. He is a rapper. He's black.
Craig, this artist interview is not about BMX. This is about you trying to have an affair by paying for sex with someone who is not your wife.
Yeah, that I try to do that.
Yes, you did, Craig.
I'm not as smooth as these rap men, these black rappers.
Craig, I need you to focus in here, Craig. We're not talking about BMX. We're talking about Craig now, all right, buddy? We're talking about Craig. I want to know what is going through Craig's mind when he purchases and makes an account on ashleymadison.com.
I'm not suggesting that all black men are smooth by any means. I worked with a black man in accounting, and he was hapless with women.
Craig, I'm gonna bring you back, buddy. I'm gonna bring you back here, Craig.
I don't like looking back.
Craig, do you know any black people, Craig, besides this guy in accounting?
He had a brother and a cousin I met once.
Where did you meet his brother and his cousin?
There was a fantasy football draft.
Did you meet these people in person?
No.
Craig, buddy, okay. Craig, why did you make an account on Ashley Madison?
I've seen a Royals game before. There were some blacks on the Royals.
Craig.
And the Chiefs, Jamal Charles, he's dark-skinned.
Craig.
I like, am I being accused of racism here?
Nobody's accusing you of racism. Yes, this guy's totally racist. No, nobody's accusing you of racism.
Why do you keep talking about your black?
I don't know, man. He's cute. I don't know.
Jesus.
Bring him in.
Do you think he really needed, like, do you think his wife really needed to find out about Ashley Madison and have, like, reason to leave this guy?
No.
What?
She Craig, you there,
What?
buddy? Craig,
I'm
were
here.
you not on mute, guy? I thought you were on mute, buddy.
I don't know where the mute button is.
No, we mute you on our end, Craig. Could you hear what we were saying?
Everything's always happening to me.
Craig, buddy.
I feel like life has happened to me.
That's what happens when you cheat on your wife, buddy.
I didn't.
You didn't. That's what happens when you try and cheat. Hey, trying is just as bad as doing it, buddy.
Do or do not. There is no try. What was that?
Was that? Do we have a soundboard?
No, that's my Yoda voice.
You do voices.
Occasionally.
Yeah, I dabble.
I dabble.
I dabble in a voice
my,
or two.
My cousin shoots it down and says I'll never find someone if I do voices.
You know what my bumper sticker says? I'd rather be a daddler than a diddler.
I don't diddle.
Craig.
You'll
What
find
do you
somebody,
do,
but when
Craig?
you do, cherish it. Go to marriage counseling.
What do you do, Craig? What possessed you to make an account on AshleyMadison.com? Are you happy in your marriage, Craig?
No.
Why? What made you unhappy in your marriage? Why stay?
Atrophy of hope. The desire to have an erection that I could use. I imagined that I could.
Did you ever message any of these women on this website, Craig?
Imagine that I could get some respect that I so badly wanted and wished for it. I dreamt of it. I prayed on it. I prayed to be respected, but I'm not really a church goer, and I have bad knees, so it's hard to go to my knees and pray very much.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only way you're allowed to do it. So I didn't really do that very much. What were you saying? Sorry.
So, Craig, what was your opening message? Did you ever talk to any of these women on this website? What did you say to them? How did you make your first impression to the women on this website who were looking to have sex with men who weren't their husbands?
Are you real?
What was the general response?
They all said some form of yes. Yeah, like.
Were you worried about catfish?
What is catfish?
Were you worried about women who were on this website who may have not actually been who they claimed to be?
Not at first. No, I wanted them. I wanted touch.
But over time, did something happen that changed your opinion?
About if they were weird? Yeah, no. You're trying to say what changed his opinion to just go for every single possible digital hope.
No. What made him think that women may or may not be real? What made him change from thinking they're real to asking, "Are you real?" That's his first message.
Nothing. That was just my first message. I thought it was kind of cheeky. Like, are
Do
you real?
women like being accused of that right off the bat?
I don't know what women like. That's why I'm on Ashley Madison.
That's valid point. Valid point, Craig.
That's why I married the first woman who gave me fleeting attention.
How was the? Craig, I'm gonna get a little personal now. How was the sex in your marriage?
Absent.
When was the last time you made love, Craig?
Wait! Don't say yeah, Craig. We're gonna over under 1997. I'll take the over. What about you?
Over being he's had sex since 1997?
Yeah.
I'll under that.
It's over. Yeah!
Oh!
Give me $1.
Oh,
or
get
the
hands
rest of those Twizzlers.
Could I? Yeah, well, that's worth way less than $1.
I prefer red vines. The black guy in accounting likes red vines.
Does he keep a solid stash of red vines at his desk?
No, he doesn't share them. I always ask for red vines.
And he doesn't share them with you?
No.
Craig, does that influence your opinion of the whole race?
No, it makes me hungry for red vines.
Okay. That's the better alternative answer to that question.
Yeah. Have you had them? Or kind of good? They're not really very good, but
I can't say I buy.
I like to munch
brand.
on things that keeps me mindful.
Do you have an oral fixation of sorts?
No, I just want to think about other things when I'm at work. If there's something that I'm eating,
What do you do for a living, Craig?
suffer.
What is your job title? It's okay. You don't have to. You can think about
I
it.
haven't thought about that for a while.
Are you gainfully employed right now?
I'm employed. There's nothing gainful about anything. What does one gain from work?
Money. Well, we don't gain money from what we do.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
do much.
we don't do this. We collectively pay a total of $19 a month in rent
Yeah.
from our parents' basements.
Yes.
And respective childhood bedrooms.
Well, at least you have someone in your life. You know, that's
It sounds like you have a wife, Craig.
She left me.
It sounds like you had a wife before you made some really
Yeah,
destructive
look, we didn't
decisions.
fuck up, okay?
Yeah, we're not on trial here,
We
Craig.
have a chance.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Optimistically.
Yeah, as long as
We have a
nobody
chance.
who is within their 50-mile radius listens to this
I mean,
podcast.
yeah, I'd still rather be in our position than your position, not just because
Yeah.
we're younger, but because we didn't use AshleyMadison.com.
Yeah, and we have all of our hair,
And we've
including pubic hairs.
we've both proven that we're willing to seek treatment, counseling.
Yes.
So
yeah. Willingness is very loosely defined in this context,
yeah,
but we both actively attend treatment.
yes,
Correct.
And you really should have considered that before you.
Yeah, Craig, see a professional, buddy. Now, Craig, I'm gonna get back on track here.
Okay.
How did you utilize this website without your wife finding out prior to this list coming out?
I went to a public library.
You made the account at the public library.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I went to the library. I was thinking of getting some self-help books. I wanted to learn how to cook Middle Eastern food. But then I remembered I don't like the Middle East really.
How do we find this guy?
Jesus, what? What the fuck? Are you? So you're like this like failure to commit adultery xenophobe? Where the fuck there were what? How many million people got hacked from this? This is the fucking schmuck we found. Craig.
This is the only guy who responded to the bus ads.
We gotta get better at this marketing thing.
We need way, but we gotta stop advertising on Bing.
Jesus.
Bing,
Yeah.
Bing words is not nearly the
Search
same as
engine
AdWords.
optimization, my dick.
Yeah. Search engine manipulation. Craig, how did
I know a guy that can help you with that. He's Jewish. Is that a problem? Not for us.
No, Craig, that is not a problem at all.
Well, they're really good at things.
Well,
You're generalizing.
yeah, Craig.
There's probably
you can't
some
just lump an
Jews,
entire
people
group
who
of
are
people.
terrible at stuff.
Well, I don't want to be probably. Statistically speaking, there might be.
I mean, it's hypothetical, but I don't think it's.
I've never met one.
I've never met a Jewish person who wasn't good at everything. So.
That's at least one thing. Who
Have you
wasn't at
ever
least
been
a
to
specialist?
Kansas City? All right, that's a fair point. Fair point.
Yeah, Craig, I can't say I have.
What were you asking me? I just
was asking you-
I just took a Vicodin.
Did your wife not notice that the money leaving every month on the monthly credit card statement? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy.
No, I had a different credit card at first.
You, at first, what happened to your separate account?
It all got jumbled up in my lust.
Lost it.
It was lost in the lust. I thought I gave a Visa, it became a Discover, it became an American Express. I couldn't tell which way it was up and which way it was down. I just needed touch, and I needed to seek it out, and I thought that was the way. I saw the commercials, the advertisements on the TV.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I was watching reruns of Big Bang Theory, and I excused myself. I went for a walk. A long walk, longer than normal. And when I came back, my wife was in bed, sound asleep. I realized it was late in the evening. And I walked around some more.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I watched a program. I don't remember which it was, but I saw the ad. Life is short, have an affair. And I thought, maybe they're right. Maybe they are right. They're not fucking right.
Jesus fucking Christ, Craig.
All it took was one ad. Like, didn't even sink in.
Oh.
Then I went to the library the next day.
You didn't think about the...
But the library was closed, and I took another long walk. Craig,
wait, how many... What? Do you at least have a moped, guy?
No, I don't ride those. Those are for young children.
This guy needs a subway Segway. I tell you what.
You need a. You should have addressed a lot of issues before
what
this.
What was your
username
situation on the website, Craig? Just for our users out there who didn't get the list, what was your username on that website?
Craig and KC. You use your fucking first name on a website?
You use your legitimate first name?
No, I spelled it differently.
Well,
It was Craig, Kreg.
Craig.
It was. It's yeah. What? Krieger. Krieger and KC.
Krieger and KC.
That's correct.
What?
I really just needed someone to touch me, okay?
Why don't you just touch yourself, guy?
I have a weak grip.
Well, who amongst us had for a week?
Yeah, I've had to get a wrist
after
brace.
our boxing incidents, I can't even make a fist anymore.
We boxed the other. We used our bodies. Okay, the other night boxing.
We're gonna put you on a quick hold there, Craig.
Yeah, quick hold. We're gonna pause real quick, okay, with you, Craig.
Yeah, we'll come back to the guy.
Just to catch our breaths, really. We're trying to hold in our laughter. Talking to you, we're gonna need a short respite.
I'm gonna need a bigger mute button.
Yeah, Craig, just pop on Big Bang Theory for a moment, okay? We'll be right back.
Go look up those recipes, buddy.
Okay, just a moment, Craig.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
All right, please come back. Hello? I just walk away from you. Craig,
are you crying, buddy?
Craig, can you turn down the Phil Collins? We're sorry we left you for a moment, but that's no reason to play.
Yeah, Craig.
Against all odds, she's not coming back to you. Craig, please turn down the Phil Collins song.
Craig, please pause the song.
Take a look at me now.
Why did you ask if it was Phil Collins if you played the song?
He's in trouble. He's troubled.
Were you confused about who?
Can you please turn down the song? We can't interview.
Please, we can't hear you, buddy.
I don't think we have the rights to play music if it's on the phone.
We're gonna have to literally bleep over this with public access music, Craig.
Jeff Bridges looks like a real man in the video from the song. That's a real man right there. I'm not. He's a Big Lebowski. I'm a Craig Lebowski. Look, play there. Thank you, Craig.
Thank God, Jesus! I'm trying to do a Snapchat here, Craig.
What is that? Can I find women on it?
Please do not use Snapchat. Okay, you're not there yet, buddy. Just take a break. All right, now when we left off, Craig, we're talking about.
Yeah, I really love Phil Collins, Craig. But that was really rude of you.
That was a bit much, Craig. That was a bit aggressive.
I'm not an aggressive man.
We were
aggressive men don't sign up for Ashley Madison while at a library.
We're trying to teach you some life lessons here, Craig. Get you back on track, and you override us with Phil Collins. It's not a great.
Want to let Damon out?
Yeah, Mom, not right now. I told you it's Nighthawk. It's not.
What?
God, as soon as she's of age, I'm putting her in a home.
Nighthawk? What?
That's my name.
What is Nighthawk? Who's?
I told you. I swear. Get outside.
You have a companion animal?
It's not mine.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
No.
Stay on. Craig, are you all right?
I swear to God.
Craig, don't you Don't
soon
put
as
on
she's
another
of age,
Phil
I'm
Collins
putting her in a
song.
home. As soon as she's of age, she's going straight into a home.
Relationships
Okay, I'm
are you have to hold on to. What you're giving us advice, Craig?
Craig, who do you think
Are
you
we
are?
on AshleyMadison.com?
Yeah, I wasn't asking. I don't have a wife because we're unlovable. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to screw up to that degree that you have.
yeah,
That's
Craig.
actually my only goal.
That is my biggest fear in life is becoming a Craig.
Yeah, I don't want to be you.
Yeah, I don't. That is what my nightmare.
Well, why would you say something like that to me? Because
Craig.
We try to hunt down people to interview that had gone through this. That we wanted our listeners.
We want to help people.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We wanted people to understand what it must have been like to have their information received, because we are sympathetic to a degree.
To a degree.
Because obviously not every relationship is going to work out.
Oh, Tinder ads. Sorry. I swiped right.
Should I join Tinder?
No, Craig, you should
Craig.
definitely avoid Tinder. Stop. I can do this, Craig. I don't have a wife.
Craig, step 1, therapy. Step 2, fleshlight. Step 3, more therapy. Step 4, more fleshlights. Step 5,
Batteries for the fleshlight, Craig.
don't let the batteries run out, or you'll go right on it. You'll go to the library.
Go right
You'll
back
download something at the library. You'll get arrested at the library. You don't know what happens there. I have a big, large profile at the library. They wouldn't do anything. Craig,
Just avoid the library.
just get a Kindle.
Get it. Yeah, get a Kindle.
My wife had the Kindle account. Well, you had an Ashley Madison account. You're complaining that your wife took the Kindle account?
Get a Nook, Craig.
What is that?
It's
the same fucking
it's
thing.
Just, God, Jesus, Craig, it's the same thing.
Oh, Craig.
Just because Barnes & Noble's not going to be around in like 5 years. Just get a Nook, Craig. You know, in 5 years, if you outlive Barnes & Noble, I swear to God, Craig.
Craig, please, you need to take care of yourself.
Yeah, buddy, we need you to get back on your feet, Craig.
You have no idea who's telling you this right now, but
Yeah, two guys who definitely don't take care of themselves.
Craig, do you wash your undercarriage?
Do you bathe regularly, Craig?
I have a 3-in-1. The soap and shampoo and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What brand do you use?
Oh, the one from Rite Aid. That's the Rite Aid brand.
Can't blame
It's
you.
called 3-in-1. Yeah, I understand the basic core principle.
We also...
It's soap, body wash, and it's a shampoo, and it's a conditioner. Do you have enough hair to condition?
What do you condition? Is it... Where do you condition, Craig?
The other places,
You condition your undercarriage?
my armpits.
Yeah, well...
I have some back hair. I have a loofah. I put the 3-in-1 on the loofah, and I condition my back hair
Jesus Christ.
with a 3-in-1.
This guy.
Do you know Rite Aid sells ice cream? It's actually quite delicious.
Is it...
Actually, I did know that.
I did know, yeah. What's your favorite flavor, Craig? Let's connect, buddy. Vanilla.
Of course it would be vanilla.
But
Vanilla is actually a really good flavor, because
yeah.
you can put toppings on it. I don't use toppings. I everything I needed, everything I have, all my resources are gonna go to the alimony. I think. Do you know any good divorce lawyers? Do we look like we?
But yes, but only through
Bing. We Bing.
Yeah, we Bing them for.
Yeah,
we Bing them.
Just Bing. Immediate help, divorce lawyer, low funds.
Emergency divorce lawyer.
Wait. When you slow down.
No, you're writing that down. Craig, is your computer on? Are you near a computer? Craig, are you at the library?
No, I'm not at the library.
Craig, don't lie to me, Craig.
I'm not at the library.
Craig,
it's closed right now.
Okay, Craig. It's 2 p.m. on a Friday, Craig.
It's they cut back their hours. America's in decline. Did you know that?
Who are you gonna vote for?
You're asking us?
Yeah, Craig, we are part of the decline.
Yeah.
Craig, who are you gonna vote for in 2016?
I don't want to vote.
Do you know who's running?
I'm running away from my mistakes.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Am I reaching people? I want connection.
Yeah, 9 to 7 people in the San Fernando Valley are going to hear this, Craig.
Well, Ashley Madison's not the right place for connection.
Yeah, Craig, you're
communicating with
get out of
bots,
that, buddy.
Look, we've had our experiences with not Ashley
Sex
Madison,
robots,
but hey, sweetheart, you want to chat, but they don't say sweetheart, and you're like, I'm so lonely.
They just call us Trick.
Yeah, I'm so lonely. Sure, okay, all I need is your credit card number. Like,
$9.99 per minute.
Damn it. I don't have a credit card.
Do you accept traveler's checks?
Yeah.
They don't.
I have this gift certificate at Starbucks.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm a sex cam person, so I'm not taking that. And then they're like, say something mean.
Yeah, why is it always something mean?
I don't know.
We have a lot to offer.
We do.
Anyways,
we're good listeners.
Craig, back to the alimony, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you in for? Where you living, Craig? Did your wife kick you out?
Yeah.
Where you living, guy? Tell us about it.
It's a Ramada. It's a remodeled Ramada.
Is it a nice room?
I have a roommate.
Craig, listen, buddy.
What? How they got you in an adjoining room in a? Wait, you sought that out? I like connection.
It's not a connection, Craig. It's just forcing another human being on yourself.
Do you know the person that you got paired up with at this Ramada?
Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you know this person?
He's a black guy in accounting. He still wasn't letting me share his red vines, but sometimes I sneak into his side of the drawer, the armoire, and I take some red vines, but not enough that he notices.
It all comes full circle, doesn't it, Craig?
The robe that they give you was
Craig,
actually
do you
really
only
comfortable.
know this guy because you were forced to live with him? Did you interact with this human being before you made him before you forced?
Yeah, we're in a fantasy league. It was from work.
I'm scared to ask, but what fantasy league were you in?
Fantasy football. My team name was Craig from Kansas City. Wow. You're a creative guy, Craig.
Yeah, Craig, the juices are flowing, buddy.
I've painted before. That's creative.
What do you paint?
A landscape.
Is it a Kansas City landscape?
Yeah. Malls mostly. There's a carousel in a park. I didn't paint that though. They're just saying there's a carousel.
Do you like to watch the carousel?
Sometimes.
Craig, you know you shouldn't be within 100 yards of a child's playground.
But I have a kid.
You have a child?
I have 2 children.
Craig, why are you on Ashley Madison if you have children? Oh.
I'm not trying to have sex with children. They're not on Ashley Madison. Look, Craig,
Jesus
I think it's a little
Christ,
weird that you brought up that
You
you're
have
not trying
children.
to have sex with children, because that's probably something Fogel said.
Yeah, I bet Fogel definitely is currently saying
And
that
also,
in his
it's like,
pregnancy.
hey, I'm not racist, but is another way of introducing your racism.
Yeah.
I'm not a racist, and I don't like. I love my children, but not in the sexy way. Craig, I'm actually
Jesus
starting to
Christ,
feel bad
Craig.
for the.
I
bots.
feel bad for the kids.
Though the kids,
Yeah.
certainly. Although they probably are going to be with their dominant parent, it's probably going to work out for
Yeah,
them.
this has been just a blessing in disguise for them. All right, Craig.
That's you don't know my children.
I
Don't
wanna-
speak on them.
I don't want to know your children, Craig.
They, do they have continental breakfast at the Ramada?
Ooh. Are you asking? Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Craig. Craig, are you there?
Craig, you there, buddy? Craig, stay with us, buddy.
Yeah, they do.
They do have a breakfast. Okay. I don't. Actually, that wasn't my question. I don't know why that was brought up.
I brought it up.
Why did you bring that up?
I'm just trying to. He seemed like he needed a little boost.
Do you eat breakfast with your roommate, Craig?
No. I don't like to see him that early in the morning.
No further questions on the subject.
Do you guys carpool together? No.
Craig, why?
Your
You work
coworkers who
together.
live in the same place. Why?
What are you doing?
I go in earlier than him. You know.
No, Craig.
Whoa, what are you trying to say?
Don't go there, Craig.
No, it's just an expression I use, you know. You know. And
I don't want to.
no, we don't know. I
expression.
think you're hiding behind a veil of implication there.
Sorry, that was me. That was my ringtone.
That's a song about an attempted affair, you know.
I don't. Craig,
Yeah, did you know that, man?
I just like.
It's
I like pina coladas. Okay.
the song is so it's one person taking out an ad, right? Like a personal ad, and they're married or in a
Craig,
relationship.
is
and
your
then the other
Ashley
person-
Madison profile based off of the song Pina Coladas?
No, it's based off my need for intercourse with someone that wanted to have intercourse with me, or at least, you know, wanted to have intercourse with someone that wasn't their spouse.
Craig, can you?
You know, the
Ramada?
Romans did it. What the?
The Romans
the
did what?
fuck? The Romans at AshleyMadison.com. No, they were very promiscuous with each other.
Craig, are you admitting to being promiscuous?
Dude,
with
you
another
couldn't
man?
get laid in ancient Rome, Craig.
Craig, you couldn't get laid today. What makes you think you could get laid in ancient Rome?
I don't know. I could have been like a Caesar, or not a Caesar, but one of the senators.
They were pretty powerful men, Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
Well, you wouldn't have been an artisan. Or
I know the population was
anything.
lower, so statistically you were more likely. But they were not.
Even in an age where a lot of women were considered property, you would get nary a touch.
Yep. I don't even know what nary means.
Touch is earned, Craig.
Touch is not given, Craig. It's not bought. It's not bought on
With a credit
AshleyMadison.com with a credit card. With a stolen credit card.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
Alright, Craig, can you afford the Ramada, buddy?
When I split the rent with the black man guy from accounting. Like, stop. Does he have a name? Well, yeah.
What is his name?
What is his name?
What's his name?
Randall. Then refer to him as Randall.
Call
This is
him
a person.
Randall. He's a human being, Craig. Just like your wife and children are human beings, Craig.
Craig, you brought this on yourself. Whatever issues you were having with your wife, you could have addressed them like a man. I mean, I think everyone I know is either
Personally,
been
I
in
run
or-
from all of my issues, but I don't marry people before I jump in.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I know I'm not mature enough to not run from my issues.
There's something honorable to be said about.
Yeah, our cowardice has
Yeah.
some. I'm proud of it.
There's a fear of holding out for perfect and not addressing our desperate need for growth along the way because we haven't, produced children and destroyed other lives to the extent that you have.
Yet. Always a yet.
We're mostly the only ones that have been hurt by our actions, Craig.
Yeah,
But you're
self-inflicted.
really sending a seismic wave of pain through your life. Do you understand that? I'm beginning to. Craig.
Well, no. Understanding is the first step towards recovery.
Is Ramada a second step?
Ramada is not part of the process.
No. Do they have
that
clean
might
water
be
there?
negative.
Mostly. As long as Randall doesn't use all of it.
Okay, enough about Randall, Craig. This interview's not about Randall. Okay, this interview's about you. And we want to help you out, buddy. So here's what we've done for you. Are you familiar with Kickstarter, Craig?
No.
Nah, well,
Can I have sex with women on Kickstarter?
Yes, that's not the point.
Yeah, I mean, you can start a campaign.
You can probably start a campaign. There's a
You
lot
can
of
probably have a Kickstarter hooker or something.
I mean, I'm not. That's not about this. That's not what this is about, Craig.
Yo, Craig, don't listen
please.
to that part.
Yeah,
you need to.
Just ignore us.
Mating should not be on your mind right now.
We started you a Kickstarter, okay? What's the name of the campaign? I'm asking my co-host.
Oh.
We need to name the campaign. Could we make it Craig in Kansas City?
No,
Recovery
that's-
Fund?
Recovery fund? No one's gonna give a fuck about that.
Can we
Look, I tried
Age of Ultron Recovery Fund?
I tried to get a Kickstarter thing for me to work on a book, and then I was too embarrassed to send it to anybody that I knew because getting rejected on the very idea of attempting your book is a Craig type thing.
It's a Craig move. Anyways,
Yeah.
Craig, we're gonna make you a Kickstarter, all right? We're gonna raise money for you. We want to help you pay your alimony. We want to get you out of that Ramada. We've already raised $17, okay?
Yeah.
From anonymous tips.
It's us.
Oh, yeah, most of it is us. $3 of the dollars came from some really nice guy in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, he live tweets at us.
Yeah, he live tweets his.
Really, not a lot going on in Zimbabwe.
He was not from Zimbabwe.
What?
Yeah, he's from Uganda, but he lives in Zimbabwe currently.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
God, he's a really nice guy. I mean, we only know him digitally. But you know what the upside of that is, Craig?
He donated $3 to your campaign, buddy.
And he's also not someone we're trying to cheat on our wives with.
Yeah, he's probably not on Ashley Madison. He's also not trying to cheat on his wife.
No.
He's in a very steady marriage, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what he tells us.
That's what he says.
That's
you
what
know
he
what?
tweets at us.
I am inclined to believe him.
I have no reason not to trust this gentleman.
No. Is he black? Yes, he's from Zimbabwe.
I mean, probably. His picture on Twitter is black.
Okay.
Craig, are you unwilling to accept the money from him now, Craig?
No, I like money.
Okay. All right, buddy, we're going to get you this Kickstarter campaign. All right, we're going to put you on a quick hold. And we're going to get you rolling, buddy. We're going to get your life back on track. But you have to promise, no going to the public library, no trying to cheat on your wife. Your wife is leaving you, just let her leave. Let the kids leave. It's all for the best, all right?
Yeah.
We need you to stick with us, buddy. We want to help you out.
Yeah, we got to name this Kickstarter. He's not going to be able to follow up on himself here.
Yeah.
Craig, give us a minute. Let's put on some Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Not that one because
mute your microphone.
She ain't coming back. So put on Susu Studio. Really.
Yeah.
Just kind of grind it out.
Yeah.
And if your neighbors in the thin walls of Ramada try to get you to turn that down, say, "Look, fuck off. This is how I heal." Sue Studio. That's how I fucking heal. Okay. Assert yourself, Craig, or you'll regret it.
Or you'll regret it. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope floats.
Hopefully. Yeah, watch that. It's probably on demand in the Ramada.
That's the name of this Kickstarter campaign.
That's Sandra Bullock movie. We referenced that before.
We did?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember half the crap that comes out of my mouth.
I don't know. 1/10 of the listeners would have received as me playing it again in my car. So I remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Dude, we're much better at Subway campaigns and kind of Kickstarter thing.
Kickstarter probably won't send us a cease and desist letter.
No, they want everything they can get.
Yeah, they need it.
Because they take cuts, right?
I don't know. None of my campaigns have worked out enough to tip their goal.
I'm definitely 0 for 1, but I really think we're onto something with this Craig thing because it is an invasion of privacy what has happened to these people.
The Ashley Madison hack?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Because there's probably way more Craigs than there were people who actually had legitimate affairs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad.
A whole lot of Craigs.
A lot of Craigs out there.
Because think of all the people they're lonely or they're horny and they look digitally for
that's me.
Connection. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not dumb enough to get married for it though.
Yeah, and so imagine all the stuff that is not followed through there. I mean, imagine on Ashley Madison too. The same thing. Married people probably have more responsibilities than young or youngish single people looking for their own connection.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, anyways, we're gonna do some brainstorming on this Kickstarter name. Craig, you should hang in there, buddy.
Alimony Angels.
Alimony Angels.
Yes.
Yes. Can I be Bosley?
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna get you some alimony money, Craig.
We're gonna help you out, buddy. All right. You stick, Craig. You there, buddy? Unmute your phone, Craig.
Studio. Hey.
Okay. Craig's here.
Craig, we'll shoot you an email.
Yeah, buddy. We'll hit you up on your Hotmail.
Sounds like you're in the zone, the Vicodin Susu Studio zone.
Yeah, give your Hotmail to our interns. That's us.
We're our own interns. So
yeah, but we'll help you out there, buddy. All right. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.
We had BMX on the other line there.
I think he hung up.
He hung up, but I think I have a feeling
I think we made some real progress.
We're going to be hearing from. I
hope we get his DNA envelope.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
He has our address too, doesn't he?
I wrote it on that truck stop bathroom.
God, we really got to be careful.
Yeah, we got to stop drinking when we advertise.
I tried to do some open mic poetry. I did it at Denny's.
Did you just rap our address over and over again?
They did not like.
You got booed out of the Denny's?
They just.
Did you go during the early bird
I'd
special?
like to say it went over their heads. But
you got booed. Somebody booed.
I got booed. Okay.
Somebody booed you on between bites of their grand slam.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that happened. But they said you got to get back on the horse, right? So I
Yeah.
took the poems elsewhere. to a
Craig,
truck
stay
stop.
off the horse. That's not for you, Craig. You stay off the horse.
He's gone. You see, the lion is.
He's listening.
You're probably right.
He's probably listening.
What else he's got to do?
Yeah, this is not live though.
I'm just confused. So, anyways, I took my work to the truck stop. Right? They loved it. They loved it there.
Yeah.
But I felt really uncomfortable. They were really hitting on me pretty hard. So,
Yeah.
and I didn't finish all my poems. for
Yeah,
that
so
night.
I'm sorry. I told my sister you were going to be there. It
Oh.
became this whole thing.
Well, but that's when I scribbled our information on the wall because of like, well, they like this stuff and they like my face, so maybe maybe I can,
And we got, we met Craig, so we met a real guy.
It's kind of how I got through a geology class in college.
By writing your name on a truck stop bathroom.
No, something similar.
Something close to it.
My cousin had a roommate that I did not find attractive, but I think she had a thing for me, and she wanted to be a science teacher, right?
Yep.
So she sat, the very few times I went to that class, she sat behind me, and she would, try to, creepily, rub my shoulder. I was like, I felt uncomfortable, because that doesn't happen to me a lot, right?
As one should.
And so I just kind of, went like this,
Yeah. You wiggle a little bit.
wiggling a little bit.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And then
wiggle,
I'm like,
wiggle.
wait, she wants to be a science teacher.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay? And I had a nickname for her. It was Fee Fi Fo Fum. Because she would she'd get upset. She would stomp
Big
around
feet.
she would stomp around
Big
my
feet,
cousin's
yeah.
apartment. Right?
Yep.
But anyways, I convinced Fee Fi Fo Fum to tutor me. Didn't have to go to class. But I did get a couple awkward back rubs.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
No, I still
don't really
felt...
know how that relates back to the truck stop bathroom. I fail to see the connection.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, just that sometimes you take measures, okay?
Okay.
Half measures to get...
Half measure. Full
to
results.
improve, yeah, because I was like, I'm helping this person is what my sick mind convinced myself. Like, oh, she wants to be a teacher. A fifth grader. I have the maturity of a fifth grader, so maybe this is aligned.
I like it.
You like it? So,
All right, life lessons from Degenerate
advertise at
Nation.
truck stops.
Yep.
Don't go on Ashley Madison.
Don't go on Ashley Madison. Don't go to public libraries.
No.
And embrace awkward back rubs.
Embrace it. And, yeah, we'll love to hear from BMX again.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back in touch
I have
with
a
us.
feeling that he will.
I'm pretty sure he will.
He seems pretty vehement
All right.
about knowing his father, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, I would want to in his situation.
All right, you
All
guys
right.
be safe. Don't
Yeah.
get your information hacked, okay?
Yeah, stay safe out there, guys.
Yeah, good night.